All right, so we're crossing over now to the studios of Love FM, where the Prempeh College NSMQ winners 2021 are in the studio, as well as the quiz mistress. We're going to have a quick interview with them. Enjoy.
Values and skills. And
how would you say Kumasi or Greater Kumasi, for that matter, has received the competition? How did you feel when you realized that, Charlie, this is Kumasi and everybody was following the contest and all that?
It was very nice. It was very nice. In fact, the semi-final between which had Prempeh and KNUST and Opokuwari, it was like a final. It was like a final with the attendant crowd control issues outside the hall and inside the hall. It was fantastic to see, and for us moving from Accra to Kumasi and seeing the same, or even in some ways greater passion for the competition than we've seen in Accra.
So should we keep our fingers crossed, hoping that next year we'll have you guys back to Kumasi?
We'll see. We'll see.
What would it take for us to have you guys back? What would it take? What would it take?
We'll see about that. We'll see about that. But it's not off the table. We've had a good time. I think it was a very good move, and it's been as impactful as we thought it would be.
So hold on for me, I'll come back to you shortly for us to continue our conversation. Let me now address these brilliant young men who've done their school proud, and also they are what do you call it? They are shanty reaching proud. We'll be engaging with them shortly. If you're watching us. If you're watching us live on Facebook, it's on LUV 99.5 FM, and these young lads are here. We'll be engaging with them shortly. But they also have their teacher with them. The teacher is also here with us. We'll be engaging with him shortly. I'll call him a coach for these young ones shortly. But Prof, if I may come back to you, Prof, very quickly. Going forward, what would you want to see with this competition? What would you see happen that will make it better, improve it, make it more exciting?
The students are getting better all the time. And the longer we stay with a format, the more they get used to it. I'm beginning to think that they are getting bored with our format. So I would like to see a changing format to challenge them a little bit more. I would also like to see more participation from everyone. The crowds that come and make all that noise, if they learn some science, I'll be very happy.
But we learned something, the palm oil deal, for example.
Oh, is that all?
No, a few things. But again, what do you think it will take for us to have more females, more ladies competing?
That subject. Well, it has to do with strategy. It has to do with preparation. It has to do with everything that goes into getting the teams in top form. I don't see as much some of the activities that I see the young men doing happening in the girls' schools. The young men start very early. Some schools, first year, they're already selecting. Students decide to go to a school because they want to be on the National Science and Math Quiz team. And they are, right from first year, they are preparing them. I know some girls' schools, I won't mention names, they won't do anything until the last year. They even finish waxing before they start deciding who is coming. And so that kind of lag in preparation is not helping them. That's one thing.
So how do we fix that? I mean, can you engage with their coaches? Can we engage with the school and encourage them, like, listen, you need to start early so you get it right?
Oh, they know, but they need to want to do it. I mean, it's the will. Is the will to do it.
Because I'm excited, like I keep saying, I'm excited about Francisca and what she was able to achieve in this year's edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. I'm excited about it.
Yeah. In the past, I used to talk about confidence and so on. I'm beginning to change my mind. It's not about confidence any longer. Did you see the St. Louis team bringing their chanting? And I mean, I couldn't believe this was a girls' school. This was unheard of when I started doing the science and math.
To coach them a little better so that when they're taking the decision that they want to do medicine, they know exactly why.
What do you think normally would account for a change in such a dream? What caused a change?
Sometimes it's not, it's lack of proper information as to what exactly pertains in the job. When you say you want to be a medical doctor, what does that really mean for you in terms of your educational path? In terms of even the day-to-day life of a medical doctor. What does that mean? Sometimes we don't have adequate information, and we don't realize that there are a number of things that we could do. Even when you say a medical doctor, there are so many lines. And you were asking whether he wanted to be a gynecologist. He says he wants to be a surgeon, but he hasn't said what kind of surgeon. A neurosurgeon, or there are so many different kinds of surgeons, and that's what that program seeks to do, to open your horizons as to what the possibilities are with a background in science and maths.
Whatever it is, they are going to be very useful
yes.
to this country and to the society.
And they're going to do well.
Most definitely, most definitely. But this whole event couldn't have been successful without the sponsors who are behind you. What would you want to say to them?
I'd like to say a really, really big thank you to all of them. They've been phenomenal. A program like this has demands a lot of technical and logistic support. It's immense. And so we would like to start with the Ghana Education Service. They are the main sponsors of the program. So their sponsorship goes beyond just the financial. They also facilitate, other things that we need to do for the program to come on. And so a very big thank you to the Ghana Education Service and to the Ministry of Education for the support. Next in line is our partner, Absa Bank, Ghana Limited. I want to say a really, really big thank you to Absa Bank. They sponsored the regional and zonal championships. So 8 regional and zonal championships, the money zone, and then the prize for excellence. And we are really grateful to them. To go for the Go Radio Bonanza, Prudential Life Insurance for the NSMQ Star, Ethel Tigo for the highest scorer award. I'm sure you won some of those awards during your journey to the finals. I would like to say a really big thank you to Dano Milk, to Academic City University College, Accra College of Medicine for the scholarships that they are giving to some of our contestants. I'd like to say a really big thank you to Joy Industries, to Multimedia, under which Joy News, Joy Prime, My Joy Online, Love FM, all of you operate. We couldn't have done this without you. You've been with us every step of the way, from the regional competitions all the way to the finals, giving us technical support, giving us publicity, exposure, and everything. Your support is immense, and it means the world to us. And we thank you very much for all that you've done for us. So thank you to YFM also for the support that they give, to Third Eye Care Center. I'd like to say a big thank you also to the non-corporate sponsors. We have individuals who are giving us sponsorships or prizes also. So before I go to that, say thank you to Kenya Ways and Adanse Travel for the all expenses paid, a 1 week all expenses paid educational trip to Dubai through Nairobi. The champions are going to enjoy that at the beginning of January. And then we want to say thank you to the Bountiful family for the Jacob and Elizabeth Bountiful Memorial Award for the school with the most impressive run. So that went to Canton. I want to say thank you to Zipline for the internship that they are giving to Canton SHS. Thank you to Mr. Bubune Adi for the Prof. Irama Adi Memorial Prize, to Mr. Eugene Ahen for his prize, for the Speed Prize, to the IRO Foundation for the prize to the finalists. It was a cash prize of $400. So I want to say thank you to them. Thank you. It just shows that you don't have to be a big corporate entity to contribute to the students, that you can do that anyway. Newmont Ghana gave 20,000 Ghana cedis to the top female team that went to Wesley Girls High School, and then to what they call the Golden Journey. So that went to Canton for how far they went. They're a lesser known school, or a less endowed school, that was able to go to the quarterfinal and did very well, ending with 30 points in their quarterfinal contest. So we want to say thank you to all of them. I want to give a special mention also to some of our support systems that we have in place. like to say a very big thank you to KNUST, starting from the Vice Chancellor all the way down. They were really, really wonderful, really helpful to us. We are, very appreciative of all the support that they gave us. I want to say thank you to Studio HD, then to, have I mentioned GTP yet? Thank you to GTP. GTP has for over 12 years, certainly, been providing our quiz mistresses and our other functionaries like myself with the beautiful fabrics that you see. And we want to say a very big thank you to them for their support. I want to say thank you to Millie K Designs and Zoe Clothing also. They've also given us support. And Hottie Makeup also for giving us a little, as much as they could give within their means. So thank you to everybody. It's been wonderful working with you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Nanekia. And of course, we can't wait for the next edition. That's in 2022.
Right.
We can't simply just wait for the next edition.
Yeah, we can't wait either. The Cape Coasters have also started their campaign. So
to host. Well, maybe they are believing in that if you host, you can win. So host and win, like happened on Friday. So maybe
their team was a very, very, very strong team. And if you stay cool, I always tell the students that the team that wins is the one that doesn't crack under pressure. So on that day, that was it.
Well, when I threw in that question as to how they felt when for the first 3 rounds Presec was leading, they said they took it calm. I was rooting for them. And I was sitting behind my television and I was praying. It's just like I pray when Black Stars is playing against some team where we're not doing too well and yet I want us to win and all. I was praying feverishly and was wondering where the magic was going to come from. So when during the mathematics thing, they got all 10 points. I was like, okay, so we're getting there. And then round 4, they led, and then Charlie went on from there to winning the trophy. Thank you very much for making us proud here in the Ashanti region. We're glad and we're proud of you guys. But I cannot allow you to leave the studios without singing your school anthem. All right? So with pride and with joy, like I often say, we'd like for you to sing for us your school anthem. Okay? You ready? Yeah. So let's do this on 3. All right? So 1, 2, 3. Please sing. No, hold on. Where's the energy?
I knew that was going to happen.
Where's the energy?
Someone has to give the tune.
So, you haven't eaten this morning? Now you're being treated like princess and stuff with Charlotte. Give me some vim, all right? So on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sing like winners. Let's hear you. Go.
Amamfo, arise and shine. Students of the college, training love for truth and excellence, to build in us a masculine pride, a motto inducing us the love of God. Arise and shine, students of the college, training love for truth and excellence, to build in us a masculine pride, a motto inducing us the love of God. To serve our nation, clean and strong. To serve our nation, clean and strong. So by name, dear, it reigns. Character and integrity, 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 character and integrity. Amamfo, raise your voices loud, raise your voices loud, and sing glorious Prempeh College, and sing glorious Prempeh College.
So thank you very much, guys, and I think they deserve a round of applause. Thank you so much. And keep the fire burning, all right? Keep the fire burning. So this is where we draw the curtain on our conversation with the champions of the National Science and Maths Quiz 2021. And they are Eden Danache Obing, Ivan Zopong, and Abdul Majid Abdullah. God bless you, and may all your dreams come to pass. And to, of course, our quiz mistress, Professor Elsie Effah Kaufmann, thank you very much for your presence. And to you, you are so, you're too much, let me put it that way, you're simply too much. Nana Ikia Ankomah-Asare, thanks for being here as well. Until some other time when we come up your way again, we'll say thank you very much.